Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Rob. I've been living in my van for about 6 months now. It's been an incredible journey, but I've definitely learned a few lessons along the way. Today, we're talking about the mistakes people make when starting their van life journey. We'll go through 5 key points to help you avoid some of the biggest pitfalls, and trust me, the last one is something a lot of people overlook, but it might be the most important of all, so stick around for that. So if you're thinking about van life or you have just started out, this is going to be definitely a video for you. So let's dive in. The first mistake I see all the time is people wait too long to start their van life journey. They think they need the perfect van, the perfect setup, or to save up a ton of money first. But let me tell you, waiting often just leads to you never actually doing it. Here's the truth, guys. You don't need a fancy van to start. Grab what you can afford. Even if it's just a basic setup, you can always upgrade later, and you've saved money by living in the van. The most important thing is to get out there and start. Don't let perfection hold you back. I started in a small van and it was absolutely perfect. You quickly find your feet, you get a routine going, and you wish you had started way sooner. Next up, again, this one is super common. People overcomplicate their van builds by trying to fit way too much stuff in. Trust me, I've been there, trying to cram in every gadget, every piece of gear, and every, oh, what if I need this sort of item into the back? The best advice I can give is keep it really simple. Van life is about living minimally, clutter-free, prioritize the essentials, let the rest just go. Not only will your van feel more spacious, but it'll also make your life on the road so much easier. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I started out in a VW Caddy, the smallest of vans, with next to nothing, and guess what? I was absolutely fine. Remember, less stuff equals less stress. All right, let's talk about something serious now. Van security. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not taking their van security seriously. I've seen this popping up on van life pages and forums more and more, that vans are getting broken into. Van break-ins do happen, and it's so important to be prepared. My top tips though: firstly, invest in an alarm or a mobilizer and ensure all the doors are kept locked when not in use. Secondly, use a visual deterrent like a steering wheel lock or something similar. But speaking of steering wheel locks, let me show you this particular one that I was kindly sent to try out. It's a little bit different, but it's very simple and it would fit easily in any glove box. Now, my van is a little bit older, and sadly this particular lock didn't fit in it, but I didn't want it to go to waste and I wanted to show you it, so I gave it to my son who's just learning to drive, and he's put in his first car, so I'm going to get him to demo it and we can have a look. So that's the lock. So it goes around the steering wheel, just over and through, and then it plugs in to the seat belt. And then if Jack jumps out, we can have a little look. And it fixes just like that. Really handy, really simple, really easy. More of a deterrent. I wouldn't want to just solely rely on it. It's something that you can pair up with something else, an immobilizer, that sort of thing. But obviously people are going to think twice if they see that it's locked up in a certain way as they look through the window. But it is quite handy. It's not bulky at all. It will pop into the glove box, and yeah, I thought it was a little bit different, and it definitely is. Nice and simple. So Jack's just going to unlock it with the key. He says, there we go. And then it just comes straight off. Again, takes up no space in the car at all, which is really good. So this particular lock is from a company called Tevy. They sell on Amazon. They specialize in van security, car security, locks, that sort of thing. They do have a wide range to choose from. They're a great little company. They've been really easy to deal with, very friendly and very helpful as well. So I'll drop a link in the description and you guys can check out their full range and see what you think. Don't skip this step though, this van security step, because it is so important. A secure van is definitely a happy van, let me tell you. Now, mistake number 4 is a biggie. And again, I've seen this happening a lot lately with videos popping up all over the place. People are not maintaining their vans properly. Look, living on the road is tough. You're in your vehicle all the time, so skipping regular checks and servicing can lead to unnecessary breakdowns. And trust me, no one wants to be stranded in the middle of nowhere, especially this time of year. Get your van serviced at regular intervals. Check your oil, tire pressure, coolant levels, and make sure everything is running smoothly. There is plenty of help available on the van life forums, the community, so don't ignore those noises or try to drive through things, you know, just hoping it will go away. It might feel like a hassle, but it's so worth it to keep your van on the road and road ready. The final and most important mistake is forgetting to take care of your mental health. I've noticed this, especially around the holidays. A lot of van lifers reaching out because they are struggling. People spending too much time in their vans, feeling isolated and struggling with their mental well-being. My advice is get out of the van, go for a hike, hit the gym if you've got a 24-hour gym membership, explore new places and connect with other people. There are plenty of other van lifers in the same boat, and there's nothing wrong with reaching out for a little meetup. Staying active and spending time in things like nature will do wonders for your mood and mental health. You know, go to the pub, you know, go out for a meal, cinema, bowling, join a club. All the things you did when you lived in a house can all be done when you live in a van, and people, I think, forget that. Isolating yourself in your van for hours and days will really take its toll. It's just like it would be in a house or apartment, except your van is just way smaller. Remember, van life isn't just about the van, it's about life. So make sure you're living it to the fullest. So those are my 5 biggest mistakes I think people make on their van life journey and how you can avoid them. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. Subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments, what's your biggest lesson you've learned from van life? Drop it in there. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, the road is waiting, so get out there, enjoy the journey, and I'll see you next time. Take care.